I made a few trades today, one of which I started a new short position in natural gas. You want to know exactly how I did it? Press that little red email icon in my bio. Earlier this morning when natural gas got up to, not right up to, but fairly close to $3.69 a cubic foot, where I mentioned yesterday, if it gets about up there and then fails, I could short natural gas. Well, I did. Because it didn't exactly get up to my possible line of supply there, I only used about half of my possible allocation for this trade. Meaning, if natural gas comes up tomorrow or comes up even closer to $3.69 a cubic foot, I could then add that remaining half of that possible allocation for that trade and possibly add to my natural gas short position. Pretty much first thing this morning, I exited the rest of my short positions. The way I was particularly short, and the stock market S&P 500 really going nowhere and just churning for 2 weeks, it was killing the time premium on my short positions, and I just got out. So as of earlier this morning, I was out of all of my short positions. And then I started to see the strength building, and then I became a buyer. So as of 2:27 in the afternoon here we go, S&P 500 at brand new all-time highs, and so far confirming the breakout above 6,259 points there or so. If you'd like to know exactly what I bought, again, click the little red email icon in my bio. I fully understand. In my opinion, this is not the world's greatest time to be a buyer. Ideally, when I want to be a buyer, I want to see much more fear in the short-term underlying stock market. We had a little bit, but not much, right? We had a lot of neutrality. But because in the medium term, the underlying mood swings had come back down from exuberance, I get it, there is more room to come down, but there now is also room to come back up to exuberance. So in piecing the two together, I was telling my members, saying, hey, I think it's possible now that after this 2 weeks of churn, we can pop higher, and we have. So, but again, because it's not the world's greatest time to buy, I did not use leverage, and I only used about a third of my available cash. So I still have 2/3 of that cash to possibly put to work at possibly better prices if we can get any kind of sell-off, but it just doesn't seem like we can. So as of this morning, yes, I am now net long. The Magnificent Seven underperforming this afternoon because Tesla was really lagging. Now there's a little news on Tesla. Thank you to Interceptor News for this. You can find them on TikTok. The USA is set to impose a 93.5% tariff on battery material from China, and that hurt Tesla today. Otherwise, the Magnificent Seven generally did well. The 10-year yield bouncing around today, but as of about 2:17 in the afternoon was fractionally higher. That is good for my short bond fund position, although still rocking an unconfirmed breakout above 4.43%. It would be bullish for my short bond fund position if we can confirm the breakout and finally close somewhere around 4.5% on the 10-year yield. We'll see what happens. Gold again bouncing around today, but as of about 2:23 in the afternoon, only fractionally down, still absolutely above the confirmed breakout, that point that I think is important at $3,320 an ounce. If gold were to ever really come down, I would buy more personally. Netflix earnings today after the bell. It'll be the first Mag 7 company to report earnings. If the herd likes it, the market will shoot higher. If they hate it, could be a little bit of a sell-off. Watch Netflix earnings. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC.